The first round of the UAE Rally Championship 2016, the Sharjah Rally, organised by the Emirates Motorsports Club, was held on the 16th of January. This event would be made up of 6 competitive stages held in the Malaiha area of Sharjah. Run over a total distance of 123 kilometres, this event was extremely competitive, the superb terrain and backdrop adding to the excitement of this first round of the season. Organised by the Emirates Motorsports Club in collaboration with the Automobile and Touring Club of the UAE, this rally was open to various categories of cars, scrutinising of all vehicles undertaken by the organisers. The main service and Parc Fermé was held at the Sharjah University Malaiha branch. As with previous years, several Omani teams would compete in this event, including Faisal Al Rashidi, who finished the 2015 championship in 12th place. Winner of the 2016 series, Sheikh Abdullah Al Qasimi, would be joined by his son, Sheikh Mohammed. Last year was the young driver's first season where he finished in 5th. Emirati Rashid Al Ketbi, who finished 3rd in the 2015 season, would be driving the powerful Ford Fiesta R5. While British husband and wife team Ian and Sheila Barker competed the 2015 season in 6th overall and 2nd in the T1 class. Winner of the 2015 Autocross Championship, Lebanon's Alain Nofal would make his debut in rallying in a Wildcat buggy, seeded 18th. In the two-wheel drive category, the 2015 champion Indian Mansoor Parol would return to defend his crown in a Ford Fiesta, seeded 11th. The rally got underway at exactly 10:48. Sheikh Abdullah Al Qasimi and co-driver Gabi Khoury in a Mitsubishi Evo 9 first on the road. Third seeded Michel Sala would be partnered by Fadi Beiruti in a Mitsubishi Evo 9. Winner of the final rally of 2015, the Fujairah Rally, Rashid Al Ketbi and Karina Herpela would be seeded 5th.
2, 1, go!
Beginning at 10:58, the Al Qasimi team of Sheikh Abdullah Al Qasimi and championship-winning co-driver Gabi Khoury would start as the top seeds. The opening stage of Qudera was just under 14 kilometers. This stage, used in many previous events, including the Dubai International, is a fast stage, but with a number of technical aspects. The top seeds clock a time of 6 minutes 21 seconds in the first running of Qudera, the fastest time. But in the second time through this stage, the top seeds are slower in 6 minutes and 30 seconds, the second fastest time overall. However, Qasimi leads the rally at the halfway halt. The MS Motorsports team of Michel Sala and Fadi Beiruti competed together in 2015. Sala narrowly missed out on 2nd in the 2015 championship. The experienced Sala, driving a car that he has not competed in for many seasons, pulls out all the stops. In this event, Sala and Beiruti set a time of 6 minutes and 36 seconds in the opening stage. Third fastest in the second stage, Sala is third quickest in the second time running of Qudera. The ex-Dubai World Rally team of Rashid Al Ketbi and German co-driver Karina Herpela in the powerful Ford Fiesta R5 were seated in 5th. The 5th seeds, who finished 2nd in the 2015 series, courtesy of their fine finish in the 5th and 6th rounds, go on the attack. Setting the second fastest time in the opening stage in 6 minutes and 23 seconds, Ketbi clocks the second fastest time overall in the second stage in 5 minutes and 44, but is fastest overall in the third stage in 6 minutes and 29 seconds. The first Omani team to appear, the Al Rashidi team of Faisal and Walid Al Rashidi in a Subaru Impreza. Faisal Al-Rashidi competed in several of the 2015 UAE Championship events. His best place was third in the second round in the 2015 UAE Championship. Here, the 6 seeds are 5th quickest in the opening stages, but are 4th fastest in the second and third. The New Tricks racing team of Ian and Sheila Barker and the Nissan Patrol were the first T1 car to start. The Old Dogs, who finished second in the T1 class last year, completed the 2015 championship in 6th overall. The Barkers got the 6th fastest time in the opening stage in 7 minutes and 32 seconds, claimed the 6th fastest time in the second and third stages. A driver who returned to rallying in 2015 after a long absence, Lebanon's Sami Mahmoud and son Mohammed began as the 8th seeds in a Mitsubishi Evo 9. Sami Mahmoud, one of the legendary 4x4 drivers in the 90s, clocked the 9th fastest time in the opening stage. 9th in the second stage, Mahmoud goes one better in the third with the 8th quickest time. Sheikh Mohammed Al-Qasimi and the experienced Lebanese co-driver Joseph Mata would begin the 2016 season as the 10th seeds in a Subaru Impreza. This team, who started competitive rallying in 2015, would be one of the early climbers. Sheikh Mohammed finished the 2015 season in 5th place. Mata finished second in the co-drivers championship. Here, the 10th seed set the 7th fastest time in the opening stage in 7 minutes and 32 seconds, but improved, claiming the 6th fastest time in both the second and third stages. The first of the two-wheel drive competitors to start, winner of this category in 2015, Mansour Parol, with co-driver Srinivasa Thota, would start as the 11th seeds. Parol's clean driving technique helps guide the diminutive two-wheel drive Fiesta through the stage with amazing speed. This team dominated the two-wheel drive category in 2015. Parol claiming 10th overall in the 2015 championship, his co-driver Thota 9th in the co-driver standings. Here, the Fiesta team are 8th quickest in the opening stage of Kudera, 8th fastest in the second stage. Parol manages to take the 9th fastest time in the third stage. The second Omani team to start, Hamid Al-Qasim and Mohammed Mazrui in the Mitsubishi Evo 8. This team competed in select UAE events in 2015. The 4th seed set an impressive 4th fastest time in the opening stage of 7 minutes and 8 seconds. The Omanis move up the field with the 5th fastest time in both the second and third stages. Mohammed Amar would start this event in the Nissan as the 15th seed. Amar had finished the opening round of the 2015 championship with 12 points for his 6th place finish in the United Arab Bank-sponsored 24-hour rally. Here, though, the 15th seeds face trouble from the start. In the opening stage, the Nissan develops mechanical problems, and though Amar manages to complete the 14-kilometer stage, they would eventually be forced to retire in the road section, going to the second competitive stage. The second two-wheel drive car to begin, the 16th seeded Salim Payakal and Reyes Ali in a Ford Fiesta. This team had a less than successful year in 2015. Payakal claimed 1 point for his finish in the third round of the 2015 championship. Here, the 16th seeds clock a time of 8 minutes and 3 seconds in the opening stage. The 16th seeds set the 10th fastest time in the first, second and third stages. new driver in his first competitive event in the UAE, the Lebanese pairing of Rafiq and Dalia Hamoud in a Volkswagen Golf. This team would be seeded 17th. After setting the 12th fastest time of 10 minutes and 8 seconds in the opening stage, the 17th seeds dropped down the leaderboard. The soft suspension, the car and the rough nature of the stages takes its toll on the 17th seeds. By the third stage, the sump guard of the Volkswagen had come loose, and the Lebanese pair had slowed and eventually stopped to find out the reason for the noise. They managed to continue in the third stage of Qudera, but lose time. The final vehicle to start the Sharjah Rally, Alain Nofel and Ala Shatawi in a Wildcat buggy. This would be the first time out for this team in the UAE Rally Championship. Nofel is one of the most experienced tarmac drivers in the UAE on his second competitive rallying drive. Nofel and Shatawi claimed the 11th quickest time in the opening stage in 8 minutes and 20 seconds. Consistency is the trademark of Nofel, and the 2015 UAE Autocross champion moves up the field with the 11th quickest time in each of the first day's 3 stages. Here, passing the stricken Volkswagen of Rafiq and Dalia Hamoud. The 2016 Sharjah Rally would include the stunning stage of Qudera, a 12.2-kilometer stage with high-speed sections, sweeping corners set against the Hajjar Mountains. Sheikh Abdullah Al-Qasimi and Gabi Khoury, leaders of the rally from the start, are the quickest through. In stage 4 they set a time of 5 minutes 45 seconds, claiming the quickest time in stage 4 and 5. The top seeds slow the pace in the final competitive section as they go on to win the Sharjah Rally in a time of 36 minutes and 48 seconds. Second on the road, the Lebanese duo of Michel Salah and Fadi Beirouti's season got off to a good start in the Mitsubishi Evo 9. The third seeds finished the final 3 stages with the third fastest time in each. Salah completes the Sharjah Rally in a total time of 37 minutes and 32 seconds to finish in third place overall. In the Ford Fiesta, R5, Rashid Al-Kebbi and Karina Herpler began as the 5th seeds, but were the only competitor other than the top seeds to set the fastest stage time. In stage 3 and the final competitive section 6, they set the fastest time overall, completing the event in 36 minutes and 50 seconds. Just 2 seconds separate them from the winner to finish in second. The highest seeded Omani team, Faisal Al-Rashdi and co-driver Walid Al-Rashdi in the Subaru Impreza, dropped time in the 4th stage with the 7th quickest time. Completing the final stage of the rally in 6 minutes and 19 seconds, the 4th fastest time, the 6 seeds complete the rally in 5th place overall. Beginning the event as the 7th seeds, the New Tricks racing pair Ravir and Sheila Varka set the 6th fastest time in the 4th stage, only to drop time in the 5th competitive section with the 8th fastest time. Finishing the final stage of the day with the 7th fastest time, the 7th seeds complete the event with the 7th fastest time overall, but first in their group in 41 minutes and 58 seconds. In the Mitsubishi Evo 9, the 8th seeds of Sami Mahmoud and Mohammed Mahmoud would go on to set the 8th fastest time in the final stage of the day. Completing the event in a total time of 42 minutes and 50 seconds, the father and son go on to claim 8th place overall. In the Super Impreza, beginning as the 10th seeds, Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdullah Al Qasimi and Joseph Mata would be one of the highest climbers. Setting the 5th fastest time in the 4th stage, the 10th seeds are 6th quickest in both the 5th and 6th competitive sections to claim 6th overall in a total time of 41 minutes and 22 seconds. Eleventh seeded Mansoor Parol and Srinivasa Thota would set consistent times throughout this event. 9th quickest overall in the 4th, 5th and 6th stages, the two-wheel drive champions are in a class of their own, completing the event in 9th place in a total time of 43 minutes and 39 seconds, and the first Group 4 car to finish the rally. In the Mitsubishi Evo 8, Omani Hamad Al Qasim and the young Mohammed Mazrui would be one of the highest climbers in this rally. 4th quickest in the 4th stage, 5th fastest in the 5th and final stage, Qasim goes on to finish as the first Omani in an incredible 4th overall in a total time of 40 minutes and 32 seconds. The first-time competitors of Rafiq and Dalia Hamoud, who lost time with suspension and mechanical problems, go on to finish the event in a total time of 57 minutes and 29 seconds. The final car to complete the event in 12th place. The second Ford Fiesta competing, Saneem Payakal and Rais Ali, would lose time caught in the dust of another competitor in the 12th and final stage. But in the end, the 16th seeds would still lay claim to the second Group 4 car to finish in 53 minutes and 51 seconds in 11th place overall. Though Alain Nofel and Ela Shatawi were the last car to start, they would go on to claim 10th overall and 2nd in Group 1. The Wildcat buggy setting the 11th fastest time in the 4th and 5th stages, claiming 10th quickest in the final stage of the event to finish in a total time of 48 minutes and 49 seconds.
On behalf of Emirates Motorsport Club, I would like to thank you all for participating in the first round of the UAE Rally Championship. And وآخر الواصلين في الرالي، وهو أول رالي أعتقد يشارك معنا فيه رفيق محمود وملاحته شقيقته داليا حمود. حمود داليا حمود ورفيق حمود. 11th overall, our regular competitor Saneem and his co-driver Riyad Ali on the Ford Fiesta from UAE. 10th overall, the green man, Alan Naufal. There he is. He's switching from motocross to rally. Let's see what he can do on a T3 Wildcat buggy. Congratulations and thank you for taking part. 9th overall, again, Mansoor Parol and his co-driver Srinivas on the Ford Fiesta, and they are the winner of the front-wheel drive category. المركز الثامن للترتيب العام، وحسب ما وردني من الذي احتل المركز الثامن للترتيب العام سامي محمود المخضرم، أكد لي بأن هذا الرالي سيكون رالي اعتزالي، إنما طبعا سيكون موجود على طول في الراليات. فسامي محمود مبروك المركز الثامن، وشكرا جزيلا على مساعدتك ومشاركتك، وجائزة خاصة إنه راح ينقل هذه الرياضة إلى ابني محمد محمود. 7th place overall goes to Utrix Racing. Ian Barker and wife Sheila Barker on a Nissan Patrol. They are also the winner of the 4-wheel drive category. All this gold, يا جماعة. 6th place overall goes to the newcomer of the sport and the son of the champion, Sheikh Mohammed Al-Qasmi, and co-driver Joseph Motar on a Subaru Impreza. 5th place overall goes to Al-Rashdi team from Oman, Faisal Al-Rashdi, Walid Al-Rashdi, Subaru Impreza. المركز الخامس في الترتيب العام فريق الراشدي للراليات فيصل الراشدي ووليد الراشدي من سلطنة عمان الشقيقة. المركز الرابع في الترتيب العام العماني المخضرم حميد القاسمي وملاحي محمد المزروعي ميتسوبيشي إيفوي. مبروك. فريق عماني آخر شاركنا الأحداث. المركز الثالث في الترتيب العام مخضرم آخر في عالم الراليات لكنه لبناني هذه المرة، ميشيل صالح وملاحي شادي بيروتي. المركز الثالث في الترتيب العام وجائزة أفضل فريق أجنبي مشارك في الرالي أيضا. المركز الثاني للترتيب العام والفائز في الرالي الأخير في العام الماضي راشد الكتبي وملاحه كارينا هيبريل على فور فيستا R5. منافسة شرسة شهدتها مراحل هذا اليوم بين راشد الكتبي والشيخ عبد الله القاسمي. الفائز في الجولة الأولى من بطولة الإمارات للراليات 2016 على سيارة ضمن المجموعة N الشيخ عبد الله بن فيصل القاسمي وملاحي قابي كوري. للعلم فإن الفارق لم يتعدى 12 بنهاية الرالي، لم يتعدى الفارق 14.
After the first round of the UAE Championship, this is what the leaderboard looked like. Sheikh Abdullah Al-Qasmi led with 25 points. Rashid Al-Ketbi, third in the 2015 championship, held on to second ahead of Michel Saleh, the highest placed foreign driver with 15 points. Hamid Al-Qasim from Oman held on to fourth ahead of fellow countryman Faisal Al-Rashdi, with the youngest competitor in the championship, Sheikh Mohammed, in sixth with 8 points. Ian Barker lay in seventh ahead of the winner of the two-wheel drive category, Indian Mansour Parol, with newcomer Lebanon's Alan Nofel in ninth. After the awards for the competitors, the Emirates Motorsports Club presented officials from the government and authorities to acknowledge their help in the successful organisation of this first event of the 2016 UAE Rally Championship.
Thank you.